Okay, I seem to have discovered a problem with my new Nexus 5, and it's relating to my Google account. As you can see, right now I am in a backup account, and if I swipe right to left, I get my Google Now page. And everything seems to work fine. If I go into the settings, I actually see the switch to turn Google Now on or off. Everything works with my backup account. But if I decide to move into my primary Google account, where I have all my contacts and information, I get the spinning ball, the white screen, and it says I have a network problem for some reason. And also, at this point, Google Now functionality no longer works. I get a little white haze and nothing. If I swipe up from the home screen, I get search, but Google Now function is totally gone. And also, if I go into settings, the Google Now switch is gone. You don't see Google Now. You don't see notifications any longer. Now, if I go into accounts again, and I switch back to my backup account, I get the same spinning screen, and it says a network connection problem. But now when I go back into settings, lo and behold, the Google Now switch is back with the other account. But with that account, I can't seem to turn Google Now on as long as that account is in existence. I get my white screen, nothing happens, it never fully loads. Eventually I'll get a network problem notification. I can't get Google Now to turn on. It just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. I won't get Google Now. If I go back to my home page, I still, even in this account, I can't have access to my Google Now anymore. But by switching over to it, I actually still see the switch. It just won't let me sign in. Now, if I go into my main settings and go down into my accounts and just delete my main account that I added, just by removing that account and going back and choosing that other account and turning it on, yes, I'm in. I get Google Now again by just doing that. All I have to do is delete the account. Everything is working again. For whatever reason, now I have Google Now again just by changing accounts. Notifications, Google Now, everything is in. But I no longer have that account added. If I go back into my settings and add that account back, I have the same thing. I am locked out of Google Now at that point. I'm making the video to see if anybody has any ideas on how or what the problem is. Seems like Google is stumped at this point, and they are planning on sending me another phone, but I can't see is where it is a phone issue if it seems to work just by changing accounts. Again, if I add that account back in and then go back, I still have Google Now, it still functions, but if I go into my settings, I have Google Now switch, notifications, Google Now, everything is present. If I go into accounts, and if I switch over to my main account, I get a connection issue. It's just a spinning ball on a white screen. It will eventually say I have a network problem, and I will also no longer have Google Now. If I go back into the settings, the switch to turn on Google Now is gone and notifications are gone. Any ideas? Thanks.